There's a silence that screams louder than any explosion, a silence that echoes in the dead of night, after another day has bled into nothingness. It's the sound of unfulfilled potential, of dreams left to rot in the dark corners of your mind. It's the chilling whisper of what if, played on an endless loop. This isn't just about tasks undone. This is about a piece of your soul, slowly, excruciatingly, dying inside. I know that pain. Oh God, I live that pain. My life was a meticulously crafted monument to tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'd write the book. Tomorrow, I'd start the business. Tomorrow, I'd finally tell them how I truly felt. Tomorrow, I'd live. But tomorrow never came. It was always just beyond my grasp, a cruel mirage. Every evening, lying in bed, the shame would wash over me, cold and suffocating. The tasks, the goals, the aspirations, they weren't just on a to-do list. They were anchors, dragging me deeper into a quicksand of regret. I'd see others, seemingly effortlessly, building lives I could only dream of, and a bitter, resentful voice in my head would snarl. Why not me? What's wrong with me? I convinced myself I was lazy, broken, fundamentally flawed, a permanent resident of the almost club, and the worst part, I believed it. I truly believed I was destined to watch my life unfold in the sidelines, a ghost haunting my own potential. I've had moments in the darkest hours when the weight of everything I should have done, everything I could have been, became so crushing. I physically ached. My chest would tighten, my breath would catch, and I'd feel this suffocating desperation, a silent plea to just disappear, because it felt easier than facing another sunrise, another opportunity to fail myself. I've seen relationships wither because I couldn't pick up the phone. I've watched opportunities that could have changed my entire trajectory simply vanish because I was paralyzed, frozen, not by external forces, but by an enemy within my own skull. And what if I told you that enemy is a liar? What if I told you that you are not lazy, you are not broken, that this soul-crushing paralysis, this suffocating force, is not a moral failing, but a deeply ingrained, tragically misguided survival mechanism of your own incredible brain? Procrastination, my friends, is not a sign of weakness. It is a psychological trap, a beautifully intricate defense system designed to protect you from perceived threats like failure, judgment, or even the overwhelming responsibility that comes with success. It is a silent thief that doesn't just steal your time. It steals your joy, your confidence, your very life. And in this video, I'm going to rip open a wound, expose the raw, uncomfortable truth that no one dares to speak, and then together, we will arm you with the 3 golden rules, a brutally simple, fiercely effective system to finally shatter these invisible chains and reclaim the magnificent life that is waiting for you. If you are tired of playing small, if you are exhausted from lying to yourself, if you are ready to stop being your own worst enemy, then stay with me. Every single word of this journey is forged from personal agony and hard-won triumph. This isn't about feeling good. This is about getting real. This is about getting your damn life back. This is about taking back your power. Forget everything you've been told about just doing it or finding your motivation. Those are platitudes whispered by those who don't understand the invisible war raging inside you. Your brain and its ancient wisdom fears pain more than it craves pleasure. Starting that difficult task, that project that could change everything, it feels like pain. It feels like risk. It feels like exposing yourself to judgment, to failure. So your primitive brain, with the best of intentions, sends out an alarm. Asterisk avoid. Protect. Retreat. Asterisk is not laziness. It's a deeply ingrained avoidance strategy, a desperate attempt to stay safe. And in a world where tigers are metaphorical, this survival mechanism has become your greatest saboteur. You get overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the task. So your brain says, it's too much. You can't do it all. So do nothing. It's the paralysis of perfectionism. The fear of not being perfect leads to doing nothing. And the lack of clarity? If you don't know exactly what the first step is, your brain defaults to inaction. It prefers a familiar misery of stagnation to the uncertainty of action. But here is the fierce, beautiful truth. You are not condemned. You are not broken. You simply need a new operating system for that magnificent, complex brain of yours. I've battled this demon for years, stumbled, fallen, risen again, devoured countless books, consulted experts, and through the crucible of my own struggles, I have distilled what I learned into 3 potent golden rules. Rules so deceptively simple, so profoundly powerful. They will irrevocably transform your relationship with action, with yourself, and with your life. Rule number 1, the 2-minute rule. Just start. That's it. Asterisk, the greatest barrier, the most insidious enemy, is the inertia, the terrifying blank page, the daunting first step. We look at the mountain and we feel crushed. So don't look at the mountain. Look at the first 2 minutes. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, sending that quick email, putting away that dish, replying to that message, do it immediately. Don't even write it down. Just crush it. But for the bigger tasks, the soul-sucking projects, commit to working on it for only 2 minutes. Open the document. Write the first ugly, terrible sentence. Put on your workout shoes. The objective is not to finish. The objective is to shatter the inertia, to trick your brain into moving. You will be astonished at how often those 2 minutes blossom into 10, then 30, then the entire task. The hardest part is the start. This rule obliterates the start. It's a micro-commitment that bypasses your brain's resistance. It's the superpower of momentum. Rule number 2, the MIT most important task. Focus. Every single morning, before the world floods you with its demands, before the notifications scream for your attention, ask yourself this brutal, non-negotiable question. What is the single most crucial thing that, if I accomplish it today, will make this day a resounding success? One thing, not 3, not 5. 1. This is your MIT. Your brain craves clarity. By giving it a single laser-focused target, you utterly decimate overwhelm. Pour every ounce of your precious energy into that one task first. Do not move on to anything else until your MIT has moved forward significantly or is completed. The rest of your day, that's bonus territory. But your victory, your sense of accomplishment, is already sealed. Imagine the clarity. Imagine the immense power of knowing unequivocally what matters most. It's your compass in the storm. Rule number 3. The future self contract. This is the most radically subversive rule. We constantly betray our future selves. We tell ourselves, tomorrow I'll feel motivated. Lies. Your future self is just as prone to resistance as your present self, if not more so. The key is to make action so effortless, so inevitable for your future self, that it requires almost no willpower. Prepare your workout clothes the night before. Place that book you want to read on your pillow. Clean your desk before you leave, so it's an inviting sanctuary in the morning. Turn off distracting notifications now for your future self. Make a pact with yourself, not to one act, but to engineer the environment that forces the action. Reduce the friction. Make procrastination difficult and action easy. This is the ultimate act of self-love. It's creating a pathway to success that your future self can't help but walk down. These 3 rules, applied with brutal consistency, will transform your life. I know this because they ripped me out of my own personal hell. The crushing weight on my shoulders has lifted. The agonizing shame has evaporated. I started building. I started creating. I started living. It's not easy every single day. Procrastination is a deeply ingrained, persistent adversary. But now you are armed. You have the tools to confront it, to disarm it, to reclaim your power. Every tiny victory, those 2 minutes, that single most important task, that organized workspace, builds a muscle of action. You are no longer battling yourself. You are collaborating with your future self, with the magnificent potential that lies dormant within you. Procrastination is not a character flaw. It is a conquerable skill deficit. And you, my friend, are about to master that skill. Do not let another day be stolen. Do not let another dream wither and die in the confines of your own mind. Your life is not waiting for you to be perfect. It is waiting for you to act. Imperfectly, yes, but consistently. The greatest regret isn't failure. It's inaction. It's a beautiful, terrifying potential left unrealized. Step out of the shadows. Grasp that baton. Your future self is screaming, begging, thanking you for taking this step. The world is desperately waiting for what only you can offer. The time is not tomorrow. The time is not next week. The time is, with every fiber of your being, absolutely and unequivocally, now. If this raw, uncomfortable truth, this desperate plea for action, has resonated deep within your soul, if you're truly ready to stop existing and start living, then hit that subscribe button. Join a community that refuses to be held captive any longer. And I want to know right now in the comment below, what is that one thing you've been putting off? The thing that screams loudest in your mind? Write it down. Commit to taking the 2-minute rule on it today. Your commitment is your liberation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being brave enough to listen. Take care of yourself. And above all else, just start. ***.